Welcome back. Thank you for clicking on a video. And yes, that's a calf on the wrong side of the fence, but yeah, that's why we're doing things like this. Instead of a little single wire handle thing, gates and impervious fences. Like that fence down by the bales there, 4-strand barb. There's a hot wire on top. Don't have the lower wire on that one yet, but we'll be back. So what's going on now? Well, by the time you're watching this, we'll already be back. But tomorrow will be hectic. We'll be doing a lot of stacking and racking chores because we're leaving on Thursday, back on Saturday for Liam's graduation out in Thunder Bay. So yeah, just a quick visit, drive out Thursday. It's 11 hours. Spend the day. Morning is graduation through to lunchtime. Then we will do some visiting. We're going to go visit the Terry Fox Monument, which we already did, but we're going to take my mother-in-law, Linda. Oh jeepers, the Hells Angels is in the yard. Garden tractor. Going to take Linda to see the Terry Fox Monument. And for anybody not from Canada, if you Google Terry Fox, because I couldn't do it justice by describing that Canadian hero. Anyway, so hey sweetie. So yeah, and then we'll do a little bit of running around Friday night, and then we will hit the road Saturday morning, and we will be back here by dark to check on everybody, make sure there's not a whole pile of babies. Hey sweetie. So yeah, so like I said, we're just stacking and racking, getting chores done. Kind of crappy news, and it's kind of ironic because I just saw BCP's Facebook post about they had a calf. Mum stood in the leg and broke the calf's leg. The calf you saw born in the last video to my cow Stumpers, looks like she laid on his back end. So he's holding his hind left leg up. He won't put any weight on it. I have checked it over. There's no broken bones, but he's in pain. So we're keeping an eye on him. Have to get him up to help him stand and drink from his mummy. So yeah, that kind of sucks. As I get it here, that cow who's in here that stood on her baby in the gitters, but Stumpers had all the room in the world out in that paddock, and she still managed to lay on him. Because that's all I can figure happened to him. I didn't see it happen, but here's Queenie. A couple of cows pretty close, but I don't think they'll calve while we're away. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to either getting ready, or I might go fencing actually for another hour or so until we're done for the night. Yeah, we will put more bale in there. These guys will be good till we're back. These guys will be good. They're hopefully getting moved this weekend, and then next week those guys will go out to their paddock because that paddock's pretty well ready. Anyway, get on. Another day, another dollar. So it is currently 8 a.m. and I know that is shocking to a lot of you. The Piper Doug is out and doing chores at 8 a.m. It's not like him. So yeah, we're getting all of the extra feeding done up this morning to the big crew so we can head away to Liam's graduation. Exciting. So yeah, I was just going to show everybody. If you look at that, you can see the snow catcher strips. The alfalfa is almost as high as those strips. So yeah, all this rain is paying off to a degree. It's still not very warm. We've hardly been into the 20s too much. I know I'm not a fan of heat, but we do need heat for plants, so yeah. Okay, we're about to confuse the heck out of these cows. They're gonna be like, why are you here? No, we're all good. Okay, let's get at her. And we're back. And the reason we say we're back is because we are just back. We got back last night. We were away for 3 days. Piper Doug left the farm. I know, shock and amazement. I know Joker's looking at me going, what are you talking about? We barely even saw you left. True, we left Thursday morning, crack-a-lacking. Hey Gunner. Drove for 11 hours straight east, well, kind of straight east. Went out to Thunder Bay, booked under a hotel. Isn't that Bo? Hi buddy. Big chunk of monkey. He's literally up to my waist now. Yeah, you are. And he's not the only one this size. We have a good crew. Anyway, so yeah, and then Friday was Liam's graduation, the big ceremony. So I'm gonna enter the little bit of footage. You might recognize somebody hooting and hollering and screaming, but pay no mind.
Liam Malcolm Howell.
That's the boy!
Woo! Jacob Sano. J.C. Carlos. Tanvir Kaur Chahal. Noreen Pervin.
So yeah, very, very proud of that lad. Hey Leia's mum, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, big day. There's a lot of people. It's a big school. And very, very thankful to our neighbor to the north, neighbor man, Daryl. He's the guy that owns the Hobbit cows that we had here last year. I know, sweetie. She wasn't a fan of the Hobbit cows. Hey, Star. You coming over? Hey, baby girl. Hiya. This is one of the big bloodlines, Superstar, and then there's Star. They're sisters. Hey, sweetie. I don't want to get backed over. So yeah, he got his diploma. Like he was graduated already, but he had to get his diploma and some sort of paperwork so that he is now officially, hey Bowsers, he's officially now an engineer in training, they call them. But he's already at work and he's already getting drawings stamped, so he's an engineer. There's Pug. There's Elizabeth. Hey, sweetie. I don't know where Agnes was just here. She was just going past me. Hey, Mama Flops. Oh, you're having a whizzer. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Hey, sweetie. So yeah. And then he went golfing with his little buddies there. You know, his little school buddies, little school pals. They're all adults, you know. And me and the boss lady, Mrs. Piper Doug, and Mrs. Piper Doug's mum, the G-Maca. And then, hey there, Phoenix. This is the wee girl that was froze to the ground and almost dead. Mrs. Piper Doug saved her. This is Ghosty's wee girl, Phoenix. That's for obvious reasons. And she is a stunner of a heifer. All besides the ears, and we don't talk about that. So she'll be staying. Yeah, you will. You know, you're a bit of a favorite, you creature. That's her mum right there with the white head, Ghosty. You've met her before. Yeah. Mum gets retired next year. Yeah, we won't talk about that. So, yeah, so me, Mrs. Piper Doug, Mrs. Piper Doug's mum, G-Maca, and Mrs. Piper Doug's brother, my brother from another mother, Dinkemeister, he and him, and our daughter Christina, we all went for a little touristy work. Went and seen the Terry Fox monument. If I can think on it, I'll put a picture in here. And then we did, what else did we? Oh, we went to the Kakabaka Falls. Okay, so I've got some video footage and whatnot, so I'll put that in here. So yeah, you might remember that from video last year. We went there. Hey, sweetie. I know, I just like scratching you. It's PJ, she's got over her limit now. Hey, Jade. Hey, sweet girl. You coming over? I haven't seen you forever. Yeah. Hey, sweet girl. But yeah, last year, because it was so freaking dry, sorry, darling, so freaking dry, there wasn't a lot of water going over it, but you see the power in that water there, man. Holy moly. So, yeah, so we had a really nice time, went out for some meals, and it was nice to have a little bit of time away from the farm, not listening to distant moos and having my paranoia getting the best of me, so. And everything was all good, everything was all taken care of, so, yeah. So, like I said, we're just doing a checkup. There's Gunner's wee boy there. The new mama. Holy moly, Bowie, don't be rude. Yeah, I know you like your rubs, but you don't bang into me. So that's the new, there's a hawk right there. Right in the ground, in line with the cow. Yeah. So that's the one that was born the morning we left. So that is the other 75, because we've got a bit of a typo going on. And so her and her daughter are out here now. So, yeah. So I'm going to get on. I can't stay here clapping my coos all day. Wish I could, but can't. I can't. I really can't, Phoenix. I can't. If we could have you in the house, it'd be more well behaved than that cat we have in there. Dinkum. Anyway, hey Jade. Sweet girl. Okay, I'm gonna go on. Either I'm going fencing or bedding or something. I've got somebody seating over here. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're back. And get on with stuff. I don't know why they love the tractor so much. You too there, Mama Flops. What are you doing over here? You don't want me to leave, do you? No, you don't. And yeah, so the update on Stumpers and her baby. I don't know if I covered this. I'll have to check through my phone and do the next segment. Anyway, I'll be back. Dang birds. The reason I'm bringing you all along with me is not because of what you can see in front of you. It is because of what is sneaking away across this field. Where the heck did he go? Oh, he's in the grass. Just beyond the cow there. He'll get up and start walking here shortly because we've got a couple of lame cows that are a little bit slower. And this big honking coyote just hanging around. Oh, now he's picking up the speed. Yeah. Brazen as anything. And I don't have the pop stick with me. Look at him. Not a care in the world. Just trotting around. Honest to gosh. So, just gonna have to keep an eye out. See, he'll just run far enough and then stop and wait for me to leave. And that's what happens when you feed. And then, oh, sorry about this. Oh, jeepers, I'm getting Twitter beated. When the herd moves back to the yard to go get the bales, and you have any babies that are left behind that maybe fell asleep and everybody is just walking away from, these buttholes will sneak up and try and grab them. What are you doing, old girl? What are you doing back here by your... Oh yeah, there's the telltale sign. She's picking that foot up. She's probably got a mud crack. Yeah, no swelling, so she's got a mud crack in her foot. But coyotes won't bother with a cow. Unless they're the big hybrids, then you might have an issue, but... So yeah, note to self, start bringing the pop stick back out again. Honest to gosh. Nice day today. Clouds in the distance, chance of rain later, chance of rain all tomorrow. Yeah. Bird nesting up in the wiper motor hole. Okay. And I know everybody out there, every cattle farmer watching this video will know what I talk about when I say we just had a rodeo. And you might notice there's more than just 2 cows out there, and there's more than just one little calf with a limp. And I'll fill you in more on the limp later. Oh yeah, we just installed another Bowman cattle oiler right there on the tree. And we're doing a trial. We're putting actual garlic puree in a cheesecloth suspended in the diesel. Because Mrs. Piper Doug made up a little concoction in a spray bottle. She did the first 2 cows with the spray bottle and there's not a fly on them anymore. So she got a couple more tubs and made up, like I said, the cheesecloth. So I installed our spare Bowman, since Bowman Cattle Oilers gave us that big heavy duty one for the bulls. Well, the bulls in the big herd. So now we've installed this one out here because the old dolls kind of need it because they end up rubbing all their hair off, and old girlies can't be doing that. So, what's the story, Morning Glory? So yeah, that's all the older girls are now over here. So there was four cows with calf at foot and Butters, who is probably in calf. We more than entirely sure. So yeah, we got everything set up. We set up panels, we set up trucks and cars and gates and you name it. Got the old girls out. Of course, the calves did not want to go out of the pen because that nice new pad of concrete sitting outside their pen, they were not having it. So we finally got them to go out. So yeah, they catch up with the mums. So we're walking them across the yard towards my nice new red gate there. Yeah, here's our puree station. Put this back in the truck so it doesn't blow away. So yeah, we yes, I cannot get that hinge to stop squeaking, and yes, it's been oiled. Anyway, peace and quiet in a seat. Start up. We get them over to the gate, and they all go trotting across the driveway through the gate, except Tina, Ike's wee girl. Tina was named because Ike has never had a girl, and Ike is leaving at the end of this year, so we figured she finally had a heifer. We're naming her Tina. She's staying. Tina, she's staying. Tina would not cross that road for love nor money. Nope. She had me and Mrs. Piper Duck around that yard about 20 bazillion times. Back and forward, back and forward. And Mrs. Piper Doug was grabbing trucks and making alleyways, and Tina would just go running right past them, running through them, running past us, bouncing off the fence. At one point she got stuck between the skid steer and the electric fence and was shocking the ever-loving bejesus out of her. And so Mrs. Piper Doug got the quad. She was chasing after, trying to block her. Tina was running through bushes. And it's weird, she wasn't ears up, she wasn't doing the whole bush cow look. She's just, I think she's just not that smart. Anyway, so, next thing, we do a final try. Tina goes headlong out through that mesh fence and into this paddock. Yeah, I kid you not. So, we left her in there, figured she'll get hungry because Mum's across the road. Mum starts yelling at her. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. And, ow. Oh, there we go. I was cutting grass down here. And, yeah, we let her calm down. Well, we calmed down, we went and had coffee, and Piper Duck stopped crying like a little schoolgirl. And the next thing we saw, Tina was in the corral, in the shelter that those ones have access to. Just checking to see how this is coming along down here. I haven't been down here because the road was absolutely swamped for a while. So then Mrs. Piper Duck did the whole like, you fancy giving it another try? It's coming on. A lot of grass down here. So yeah, we tried it again. Tina was having nothing of it. She was running back and forward. She kept running back to her old pen now, because we closed her out of the new pen that she broke into. So then we said, bugger it, we're done. I'm done running. Piper Duck doesn't run anymore because his spine doesn't allow him that grace. So set up some panels, set up the cattle trailer, made a little bit of a funnel, set up some backing gates so she couldn't run back at us once we got her out. And got all set up. Mrs. Piper Duck came out. We ran her out of the pen, down the edge of the concrete, because she wouldn't run on the concrete, and there's like a little funnel, maybe put a picture in. And she walked on the trailer without even looking back once. Walked onto the trailer and went up to the front and never looked back at us. Didn't try to get back off the trailer. Nothing. So I figured that out. Oh yeah, this is our carryover bales that we might be dipping into once we get to the end of that stack that's down there, because we usually keep bales for feeding through the summer in this lot before the first cut starts. Anyway, back to the story. So yeah, she walked on the trailer, we got the trailer closed. We hooked the trailer on, because the trailer was on the loader ball, because we have that uni hitch on the bale spike. And you just dragged the trailer over to the gate, unloaded it. She ran into the pen up to her mum, and I was just quite happy. So needless to say, Tina doesn't stay now. Yeah. Anyway, that's a long time to tell a rodeo of a story. Back home. So here's our little guy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, it's an absolute sin. Hey, buddy. Big stonking cab. And something in this knee has let go. Yeah. Thinking about taking him down to the vets and see if they can tell if it's a dislocation or not. Because if it's broken, there's nothing we can do. He's literally, it's just dangling there. He's a strong lad. See? It's almost like he's trying to use it, but it's absolutely useless. You can see the way it kind of hobbles. You see that his knee, which is a lot of people get that mixed up with what part of the leg is the same as a human. It's his knee. So either the knee is broken or it's completely dislocated. Like I said, an absolute sin. Great big bull calf off of the big matriarch herself, but something happened back in here after that last bit of the video. Either he got it stuck in a branch and he fell over and broke it, or she went to lay down and snapped on him. And he's trying to make it go, but so we'll see what happens. You never know, the joint might calcify and he'll end up with a peg leg, and even then, yeah, he'll make it into the freezer then. Sorry, wee man, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, like he has control over it, he just can't use it. Poor wee sudger. Damn it. Like I said, it's just bizarre. Like, yeah, you have this stuff happens and then boom, you turn on the the old Compoda there, and there's BCP. Twin cab, broken leg. I give them the dues for fighting it out. They're sticking with that cab, but we've never had luck with casting. And yeah, I think it's you get to the point where it's like, is it worth it? But anyway, so yeah, we got all these girls in here now. Who do we have here? Is this Butters? Is Butters. So Butters is the one that we think she's in cab. Are you in cab, Butters? I think you are. Butters was coming to this pen anyway. She had the little heifer that's in the replacement heifer's pen that got mauled by whatever the critters are, whether it's a coyote or whether it's these hybrids. She's got no tail and she's got scarring all to heck. Just hear branches breaking, it's kind of ominous. Anyway, yeah, Butters is a bit of a family favorite too. Not right, Butters. And these critters. So yeah, sure a dying sight. Nicer seeing a crew of cows in here than them old ponies that we used to have in here. Anyway, I'm gonna get inside. A movie with the boss lady. Hey, Butters. Look what Butters is eating hay, and there's grass everywhere. Yeah. So replacement heifers. Here's the old dolly birds. Yeah, there's a couple getting pretty close to calving, but nothing yet. I think there's 12 in that pen. Yep, we have way too many animals left in this yard. I have my oh my gosh, what is that word? I have my skeptic idea, we'll put it that way, my hypothesis. So this is the second timers and the third timers. We put them all across here. They were in with the old girls in this pen. This pen is now open, which is good because it was blown out. Yeah, it'd be nice to start getting these piled. Actually, we're looking at maybe hauling this manure straight out and along to the dam field, because it's one of the fields that really needs the manure on it. There's the mum with the twins. You can't really see it, but there they are there. And yes, it is raining. Shocker, I know. You're all completely shocked. Yeah, Mrs. Piper Doug was telling me a bunch of people from another area were saying the same thing. They're at this point, they got a bunch of cows left that haven't calved because they were going gung-ho. Babies being born, great time to start a calving season. And then we got to where the bulls would have been running in the middle of summer. What would that be? July, August, September time? And they all just quit. They all just up and quit breeding. And the vet even said, they're done. There was a bunch and it's just bizarre. So anyway, I'm done for the night. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh my gosh. Yeah, water running off the roof. Oh, and here's one for you to end the video with. This brand new 2024 Kona that Mrs. Piper Doug got. There's no spare wheel in it. In Canada, they don't supply a spare wheel with these cars. Yeah. They give you a puncture repair kit. One of those tire jack kits, and a tiny little inflator. A 12-volt pump, like a little one, not even like a decent one. No spare wheel. Dumb as anything. So yeah, we ordered a wheel for it. Because the wheel well is there for it, because when they sell these in the US, they have a wheel. But not in Canada. Apparently they must think that everybody that has these just live in and around a city where you have AA to come and save you and you won't freeze to death in the middle of winter. Anyway, I'm going back in the house and I'll edit up this video for you all. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, I'm going to put some videos in here. If you want to see how far we have brought this yard, and ironically it's while we're raining, I'm going to put some pictures in at the end of the video just to show you just what we've done here. Anyway, tatty bye everybody.